All right, today we're going to talk about tackle boxes, specifically the new Plano Edge series, which I have behind me. You know, everybody knows Plano. They've been around forever, but the Edge series is brand new. They came out at ICAST 2019. You know, they started shipping in the winter. Now here in the spring of 2020, people are talking about them because they're actually using them. And I have a bunch of them, so I'm going to share with you my 3 favorites and then some of the ideas that I think are really smart that went into this. Now, to kind of back you up a little bit, I did go to a Plano media event in September at Surgeon Bay, Wisconsin, and got to talk to the engineers that, you know, built these, you know, from an idea. And I thought it was really cool to, you know, get a little glimpse at that process, and then also to, you know, kind of see some of the features that may get overlooked when you're just looking at a wall of tackle boxes or you're shopping online. So some of the features that they built into it are, there's little feet on the bottom of these, which are, you know, it's just a part of the molding, and they actually stack together. So you can see that, you know, you pull on it, they're stacked in there, you know, they're locked in there. And if you have a lot of tackle boxes and you're ever carrying a bunch, you know that they're sliding all over the place. So that was just a smart feature that they added. I thought was really cool. The other thing is this little section to write what's in there, and you just write with a Sharpie on this little white section here. But the cool thing is you can actually wipe this down, you know, just rub it really hard and it will actually clear. It's kind of like a dry erase board, only it's more permanent. So it's really smart, so you're not just writing on the box completely. And then it's recessed, so it's not going to rub off as you're, you know, they're banging around or they're stored. So just a little feature that I thought was really cool. They also have clear lids. They have restrictor built into them, so that's just to prevent rust. You know, really smart idea. You know, if you've ever had a rusty, you know, tackle box or wet tackle box and rusty lures, you know, that's really frustrating and expensive. I've had that happen a couple times and did not like it. The other thing is all these boxes can be opened with one hand, which is pretty cool. You know, not many tackle boxes can do that, really none that I can think of. So those are just some of the design features, but you know, in terms of actual fishing, I'm going to share with you my 3 favorites, the ones that I really think are the best for my fishing style and for my needs. And I'll start here with the Crankbait XL. Now this is a giant hefty box, and if you don't throw a lot of really big crankbaits, this is not going to be worth it for you. It just, again, it just comes down to your fishing style and what you're planning to do. But the cool thing about this is it stores the 10XD and the 8XD perfectly. You can see those little fingers in there, which are kind of interesting. It allows the baits to just come in and out and keeps them from banging into each other. You can actually fit quite a bit of big crankbaits in here. I mean, it's a huge box, so you should be able to. But if you have any of these Magnum crankbaits and you've put them in standard tackle boxes, you know it's not easy. You know, they're really fat, so they don't fit evenly in all tackle boxes, or you have to remove dividers and then they're all tangled up. So I think this is a good solution to keep them all, you know, organized and protected. They do have a smaller crankbait box as well, and jerkbait box, but you know, I think this is definitely one of the better ones. The next one is the terminal box, and you know, this is very similar to some other boxes on the market, you know, namely the Bass Mafia terminal coffin, which I have. Really like that box. I've been using it for a couple years, but this has kind of Plano's spin on it. You know, again, the restrictor, you know, you have the water wick in here, which is actually a divider, but inside of it is a silica gel packet. So, you know, just one more way to prevent, you know, water and rust and just damage to your expensive terminal tackle. So you got, you know, clear sections here, so you can see what's in there. You also have spots for your tungsten weights, keeps them protected, keeps the paint on there. So again, cool product. Terminal box, you know, it's a must if you have a lot of terminal tackle. The third favorite, and this is probably my favorite, is the Jig Box. And it's a cool idea because you can keep all your jigs neat and organized. It also fits bladed jigs, chatterbaits. I have one for those as well. You can also tell I like black jigs a lot. And it just keeps them nice and even. You can, at one glance, you can look at the head size if you're looking for a specific one or a specific color. You know, it just keeps them organized. Now, you could probably fit more jigs in a standard tackle box, when, you know, piling them in there. But this holds a lot of jigs, and again, it keeps them nice and organized, and you know, just easy to get to. They come in and out really easily. And chatterbaits too. It's a great idea to, you know, keep them organized and protected. And again, protecting them from rust. And Plano's not the first one to do that with the rust protection, but it's just a smart idea. Really, all of them should be doing that to, you know, protect your investment. So those are my 3 favorites. You know, the Plano Edge series, They're a good tackle box. You know, they're premium, they're built to last, and there's a lot of very specific boxes for your needs.